Your boy's on his way to see the doctor. And not just any kind of doctor.
Hey, I bumped into the information a while ago, but why it stays around is kind of, I'm like, if the house and the framing is supposed to look wonderful, but if the structure's not right, do you really got yourself a solid structure?
Exactly. That's always a good analogy right there. The structure, the foundation's got to be there, right?
Exactly.
So, or else it'll collapse. So.
And the crazy part about us humans is the fact that it doesn't collapse like right away.
Right.
It's we still can drag it on for 20, 30 years.
Because your body's resilient in finding ways to compensate. They'll find different ways to, I don't want to do it this way, but I will have to if we have to move this way. We'll find ways to get there. So that's the body is incredibly adaptable, that's for sure.
So, exciting times, exciting moments. We're about to get a full body alignment, or rather, the plan to get the body aligned. That's really what it is.
Hey, what's happening?
Hello.
How you doing, young man?
Oh, you saying young man like you're not young too, my good sir.
Well, young at heart.
Spirit and flesh too, but I get what you mean. You've elevated that you're not that young, but you got the wisdom to say, you know what? I can call you a youngin'. Wait, question. Are your poster recordings?
No, what do you mean?
Awesome. This here is the legendary Sean, the guy that the Egoscue is behind. Well, you're not the creator, but you're definitely the source of this location here.
Right.
That's not just a goatee, is it?
Yeah, it's the same thing, right? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but yours is fuller, and they're just an extension. Alignments. This is basically the philosophies proven behind the connects and correct. But I don't gotta tell you what to do. You could just look at the documents and look at the pictures. Wellness is not the absence of pain, but the absence of limitation.
October, exactly. So exactly 4 years ago.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
What got you started?
being in the personal training field and helping people get in shape, there was always a missing component because people were getting better shape and getting stronger, but they were still coming in with some pain. And I noticed the pain. I noticed when they were walking or moving, they just weren't moving efficiently. And I saw that their hips, their shoulders, ankles, everything was out of alignment. So I'm like, if we can create better alignment in the body, I think as they're getting stronger, in better shape, I think their pain will be less too. So finding that missing piece of alignment in the puzzle and figuring that into how the whole fitness realm works and alignment, how crucial that is, it just made a huge difference. How we had to start with the alignment for everything else to work better too. So it's kind of what got me into it. It just made sense to me, and then here we are. So been working out great. Yeah.
And
so.
the same is what kicked me to these guys. It's like I bumped into the information a while ago, but why it stays around is kind of, I'm like, if the house and the framing is supposed to look wonderful, but if the structure's not right, do you really got yourself a solid
Exactly.
structure?
That's always a good analogy right there. The structure, the foundation's got to be there, right?
Exactly.
So, or else it'll collapse. So.
And the crazy part about us humans is the fact that it doesn't collapse like right away.
Right.
It's we still can drag it on for 20, 30 years.
Because your body's resilient in finding ways to compensate. They'll find different ways to, I don't want to do it this way, but I will have to if we have to move this way. We'll find ways to get there. So that's the body is incredibly adaptable, that's for sure.
Facts.
So, yeah.
Facts. And I see you got the computer in front of you. So
Yeah,
like,
so I'm
you're
just
focused.
I'm doing like, right now I'm doing, calls, I'm looking at the scheduling and just kind of like getting organized on how our schedule is with work, clients, and what the rest I need to do to prepare for my clients I have the rest of the day, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
About how many people are you seeing about a day? Or even if it's
probably
not
average around about 5 people a day. Sometimes a little less, a little bit more, but on average I would say it's around 5. Yeah. So.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
So on a daily basis, you're serving 5 people to stay aligned.
Exactly.
Nice. Over time, that's a lot of people in a year's consistency.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about you guys too, is the fact that the consistent that you are with it, you may not see who you're impacting today, But over the 4 years, if you just take a moment and look back at it,
Yes.
you've made a huge difference in people's lives.
Looking back, it's like, whoa. In the moment, like you said, it's hard to see, but then you kind of see the fruits of your labor as it goes on. You see the results. So it's like looking back and like, oh, it worked. Yeah. So.
Indeed. Indeed. Wait, I'm about to say, I wanted to put your name on him. I want to put his name on your face again.
Sean.
Yeah, but no. But
Nathan.
Nate.
Nate or Nathan. Nathan's fine.
Indeed.
All right.
Well, you say Nathan's fine, but Nate or Nathan?
Nathan.
Well, Nathan it is.
I go by both, but if you call me Nathan, it's great.
Same. Thank you, my good
You're
man.
welcome.
I should have had that part on camera.
No
She just said, "Let me torture you."
No way. Oh man, do I not have you anymore?
Wait, you're also not against the recording?
What are you recording?
Oh,
Jesus.
I call it legacy in the making.
Oh.
So I'm recording it, like my process, such that those that are gonna come after me be like, "Yo, what did you go through to get to where you're about to get to?" You know what I mean?
All right, well, be gentle there.
Thank you.
Alright,
And
let's see.
I still have our other recording. I reviewed it over time.
Jeez, that's scary all in one sentence. Oh, that's hilarious in itself. Okay, let's take your photos first.
Awesome.
So you can't videotape that, I can tell.
It's not gonna be exactamundo.
No, for sure not. But I like how you're entertaining. Oh my gosh, you are going from every angle. You are hilarious. I didn't wear my skinny pants for this, John.
It's wait,
Okay.
shirt? No shirt?
No shirt.
And the crazy part, I smelled my own must.
Nope,
I'm
you're
gonna-
fine. No one's gonna notice.
It's the you part, because my yesterday dragged on to today. Let's just say I'm like 2 hours asleep,
jeez.
and it's kind of been like.
You're too funny. Okay,
Ah.
one foot on either side of the line. Try to relax.
And also, do I live in my everyday negative posture, or do I try to be in my best posture behavior right now?
You're gonna be in your most relaxed posture, not slouching, but not trying to hold anything other than looking forward.
Okay.
Wherever your head will let it be.
Okay. So this is about that natural.
Yeah, like the natural posture. And then turn to your right. And then turn to your right again. And then turn again.
That's pretty simple.
I know. Well, and then I don't know if you want to hit stop because I'm going to show you your photos.
Mhm.
Because I think what's been cool about the last 4 years, now the AI has gotten even smarter
Mhm.
and is scanning your live photo that I took and populating it like it's a photo, like a still photo. So that's why when we do online, we can take photos of people and we can upload it now. Now the software will read the depths of your body and point and kind of go, oh, this is out of alignment, this is out of alignment. From there, I just
That is definitely the nerdy conversation that needs to be said.
Sorry. So then from there it goes what positions, right? Like, and it's starting to learn on the spine. So see how it's drawing your spine. It should be a natural curve. You've got a lot more extra extension going on in this upper back. The shoulders are rounding. It's reading the head to shoulder position is forward of the line. It's reading, it's almost as if you're pitching forward here on the left side. So see how the line doesn't go straight down. So you check, like it does all 4 photos to figure out what it sees. Is it always in the same position? It shows your shoulder rotating on the right, hip rotating on the left, and in the back it would show the same.
Okay.
See how you can't see that hand? It's because it's coming forward of your body, and that shoulder is rotating forward of the line. It even reads like your depth perception on your foot, and it will start to look at the pronation or supination of the body. And then when we do this, it draws it into like a sticky photo, like what your body would be in like stick form, which is kind of fun. And it kind of goes and what it
Yeah. That reminds me when I first learned to draw human beings in like school.
Right. And then we put in like what you feel. Like if you feel more pressure on the right versus the left, because this is AI, it doesn't have a heart, right? But it knows what it sees structurally, and it goes, yeah. And then you go, what do you feel heel to toe on each side? So is there more pressure on one side than the other?
Location, I would like to say I could feel the pressure. Like for an example, this is where she acts. I'm gonna give. I feel pressure going here to here, and I feel it here. But on my leg, I don't feel that much pressure on this little section. But most of the weight on my right leg is in the back of my heel, and some about right here. Yeah, and thank you for the conscious awareness of it. The only time I really feel it is when I'm standing on concrete for more than like 20-30 minutes.
Right, and then it would.
Yeah.
And then basically from there, we create the routine. They're still the same, where we were not going to write a menu more than like 3-4 exercises for somebody, just because that's something that they can actually fit into their lifestyles. But the software figures out what it doesn't like about your posture. So it wants to get this thoracic curve, like how your upper back is rounding out immediately. That's 100% need to change. Right?
I would love that.
Yeah, and it goes the lumbar rotation, meaning the twist in the pelvis, the thoracic rotation, the twist in the shoulder and the rib cage, reducing the imbalance in the hip and pelvis. And then it will go down to your foot and heel and your lumbar flexion.
Okay. So part of that I'm grateful for.
Yeah. You
I'm
need
just
to
gonna
hold
point.
this?
Please and thank you.
What am I looking at? You?
Well,
Me?
no, it's actually facing out. So it's this way.
Just kidding. My bad.
On that note, real quickly.
For you, John. You are a lucky man. I can't tell you how many people I might not hold this for. All right, go.
Thank you. So when you talk about the lumbar, there's my movements right now in the martial arts practice I'm doing. The places where I feel my pains, one would be the center of my chest. Certain movements I do, like it's like I'm like, that doesn't feel right. And then second, it feels like something happened with my rib cage, such that there is a rib around right here that's out of place. That is, my muscles are feeling like there's too much pressure on me, or something's being pulled all the time.
Okay.
So that's my present rib cage type issue that I presently can consciously say that's always showing up.
Yes. And what it tells you is when I'm doing those movements, I'm already collapsing in on the shoulder. Like the chest is already collapsing in. There's no more place to go. Like I'm not open enough. And in the back, it could be when I'm moving, I'm pivoting and turning.
Right
from
here's
that
the spot.
Right. Versus the whole spine being able to turn and rotate. So now we figure out what exercises you need.
Okay.
Are you ready? You put that back down.
Just have back
Yeah,
down.
because you're going to go over there again.
I'm gonna stop the clip.
Do 3 functional tests to figure out what exercise to do. But soon the software is going to be able to analyze these function tests. Go check your thing.